Hey everybody, this is Jamal. I just wanted to jump on and talk to you briefly live with this week's success tip. Every week I try to, post something and let you know and share strategies regarding leadership and business that will just add value to you and help you as you navigate through this time and through this season. There's a lot going on right now in the world today. Everyone is still adjusting and adapting and returning to face interactions as a result of COVID-19. But we're also dealing with some tensions in the culture here in the US because of, some racial inequalities and things like that. And there are protests and demonstrations, and some of those demonstrations are going certain ways. And so but what I want to talk to you about as an entrepreneur and as a leader is very important that you understand the difference between activity and productivity. Because as you are operating your business and growing your business and leading your team, or no matter the size, and leading yourself, you have to know the difference between being busy and being productive. A lot of time it's very deceptive to be busy because busyness will seem like it's productive because there's a lot of things going on, a lot of movement, a lot of moving parts. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you are being productive because there's a lot of activity, a lot of moving parts. Productivity, I like to say, is measured by impact and results. What is the result or the fruit or the impact of this action that I'm going to take? And so you want to make sure you fill your day with potential actions and interactions that will produce a certain result. And that result should be, you know, to help you accomplish your goals and walk out the mission of your leadership and the mission of your organization and your business. Now, your business should be an impact and destiny and purpose driven business because in business, you want to make a positive impact. And so everything you do, every interaction, every sale that you get should be for the purpose of bringing transformation and impact. And so I wanted to give you a few tips to help you ensure that you're being impactful during this time because nobody wants to be sold. Nobody wants to just focus on, someone trying to prey on them or anything like that. And so here are four tips I'm going to give you real quick to make sure that you're impactful and productive and not just busy. One, make sure that your actions align with your vision and goals because your vision has to be based off of your superpower, your area of strength, your skill set, and your gifting. That is the area where you are created and designed to make a difference. And so, as you operate your business from that standpoint and as you lead from that place, you can make sure that all of your actions align with that. And anything that is not in your lane, you can either delegate if you have a team to delegate to, or you can simply refuse, which leads me to my second point. Refuse to engage in any activity that takes you out of your zone because there are a lot of opportunities out there. There are a lot of things you could be doing, but you must spend the majority of your time operating in your zone and doing those things that allow you to bring value to other people. Then the third thing is set boundaries with the people that you interact with so that they will value your time just as you value it. As you spend your time focused, and you have to make sure the people around you understand how you are focusing your time so that they don't try to waste it or interrupt you and get you out of a flow because of constant interruptions. So you have to make sure you're focused and you set the stage and set those boundaries, for how you interact with people. Even when you're dealing with potential clients and business meetings, if you must be sure on the purpose of the meeting before you agree to it. Don't just get sucked into meaningless meetings and conversation cycles and meeting cycles where you meet just to meet and talk about stuff, but nothing ever happens. And so you want to avoid those kind of situations. Now, if you have to be drawn into a meeting, I can help you and give strategies on how to make that meeting effective so that something comes from it. Because wasted meetings are, you know, again, is another example of activity, but not productivity. And the final tip I'm going to give you is to stay focused. And I've said this a couple of times during this broadcast, but you have to refuse the temptation not to try to do so many things at once. I know multitasking is a skill and it's a buzzword, and people ask, can you multitask and things like that. But you want to make sure you're not trying to engage in too many things at once. Because if you're trying to do too many things at once, you spread yourself too thin. You cannot complete the one thing at the level that you desire to complete it. And so my advice to you would be to work on maybe one or two things at a time and give that your total attention so that you can complete it at the level you need to complete it and then move on. All right, so that's it for this week. Success tip. I want to make sure everybody is staying safe. Enjoy the weather, where whatever it is, whatever type of weather you have, enjoy it, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, and get out there and impact, society, fulfill your purpose, live out your destiny, and lead your business and organization like a champion. Be successful.